In a moment that has electrified the global wrestling world and reignited the passion of millions who grew up watching one of the greatest junior heavyweights in history, the legendary Jushin "Thunder" Liger has shocked fans everywhere by making an unexpected return to the ring, 5 years after his emotional retirement, a comeback that has instantly become one of the most talked about events in modern professional wrestling. For a man whose mask, aura, speed, and unmatched ring presence helped define an entire era of New Japan Pro Wrestling, this return is more than nostalgia. It is a seismic jolt to the industry, rewriting expectations and reigniting rivalries thought to be long buried. As the news spreads across social media, wrestling forums, and major sports networks, fans are reacting with disbelief and uncontrollable excitement, unable to process how a figure considered untouchable in legacy and irreplaceable in influence has chosen to step back into the squared circle, raising questions about what motivated this decision, what it means for NJPW's future, and whether we are witnessing a one-night miracle or the start of a new chapter in the legend's storied career. Jushin "Thunder" Liger, whose real name is Keiichi Yamada, is not just another retired wrestler making an appearance. He is a cultural icon, a trailblazer who revolutionized high-flying wrestling, introduced techniques that shaped generations, and carried a persona so powerful that it became a symbol of Japanese wrestling excellence around the world. From his debut in 1984 to his retirement at Wrestle Kingdom 14 in 2020, Liger built a legacy that transcended championships, rivalries, and eras. His return to the ring is not merely a headline, it is an event that has reopened history, awakened emotion, and brought longtime fans to the edge of tears as they witnessed something they never imagined would happen again. According to NJPW officials, the return was kept tightly secret, planned behind closed doors, and executed with extraordinary care to maximize the impact when Liger's iconic music hit and the arena erupted in a roar reminiscent of the golden age of Puroresu. People who were present during the moment described an atmosphere filled with disbelief and pure adrenaline as the familiar chords of Liger's entrance theme echoed through the building, prompting fans to rise, shout, and cry simultaneously. His appearance, complete with his classic mask, thunder-themed armor, and high-energy charisma, instantly transported the audience back to a time when junior heavyweight wrestling was dominated by his innovation, speed, and storytelling mastery. What makes this return even more remarkable is the timing. NJPW has been seeking a massive spark, something capable of uniting longtime fans with a new generation that has grown up in the social media era. Liger's return has not only delivered that spark but has ignited a global wildfire of interest. Analysts predict this could elevate NJPW's popularity internationally, create historic matches, and potentially reshape the competitive landscape of the junior heavyweight division. Although details remain scarce about the exact reasons behind Liger's decision, internal sources suggest a combination of emotional unfinished business, a desire to inspire younger talent, and a deep bond with the NJPW audience that never faded. Even after retirement, Liger stayed involved as a commentator, mentor, and ambassador, but stepping physically into the ring marks a commitment that goes beyond nostalgia, it signals purpose. Fans have begun speculating about possible opponents, with names like Hiromu Takahashi, El Desperado, Robbie Eagles, and even dream match scenarios involving wrestlers from AEW, CMLL, or Impact Wrestling circulating across fan discussions. Some believe Liger may be preparing for a legacy-defining program, a passing of the torch rivalry, or perhaps a special anniversary storyline celebrating his impact on the business. Others speculate that his return could be connected to a larger NJPW initiative aimed at boosting international collaboration or reviving major cross-promotional events. While NJPW has yet to officially confirm the full extent of Liger's comeback, they have acknowledged that this is not a casual cameo or ceremonial appearance, it is an active in-ring return, meaning fans can expect the same energy, athletic spirit, and storytelling brilliance that made him a global sensation. As excitement continues to swell, wrestling historians are reflecting on the magnitude of this return. Jushin "Thunder" Liger stands alongside names like Tiger Mask, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, and the Great Sasuke as one of the most influential junior heavyweights of all time. His technical innovation, combined with his superhero-like presentation, elevated the junior division from a niche category to a global phenomenon. He introduced moves such as the shooting star press, inspired the evolution of cruiserweight wrestling worldwide, and produced classic matches that remain essential viewing for students of the sport. His rivalry with the Great Sasuke, his battles with Ultimo Dragon, his international excursions to WCW, and his unmatched consistency in delivering high-quality performances made him legendary. Now, 5 years after retirement, Liger's return injects new life into these stories and invites a new generation to experience the magic firsthand. The wrestling world is already imagining potential match outcomes, storylines, and emotional moments that could ignite arenas around the world. Will Liger mentor a rising star? Will he seek redemption for a rivalry left unresolved? Will he challenge for one final championship? Or will this comeback take an unexpected direction that surprises even the deepest insiders of the industry? The possibilities are limitless, and that is precisely what has fans captivated. International reactions highlight the gravity of this event. American fans remember his WCW appearances, most notably his legendary matches with Brian Pillman that helped introduce cruiserweight wrestling to mainstream U.S. audiences. Mexican fans recall his contributions to lucha libre culture. European fans celebrate the technical artistry he displayed during overseas tours. For Japanese fans, however, Liger's return holds deep emotional significance. He represents decades of passion, perseverance, creativity, and pride in Japanese wrestling tradition. His comeback is seen as a gift to longtime supporters and a historic moment that will be discussed for years to come. In the aftermath of his shocking return, merchandise sales have surged, ticket demand for upcoming NJPW events has skyrocketed, and broadcasters are preparing for increased global viewership. Meanwhile, social media platforms have exploded with hashtags, reaction videos, and emotional tributes from fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Younger wrestlers who grew up idolizing Liger have expressed gratitude and excitement for the opportunity to share the ring with him. Veteran wrestlers have praised his courage and dedication, acknowledging that stepping back into such a demanding physical arena after retirement is a feat requiring extraordinary discipline and passion. As the world awaits official announcements regarding his next moves, one thing is certain: Jushin Thunder Liger's return is not just a moment in time, it is a rebirth of energy, emotion, and legacy that has reignited the global wrestling community. Whether this journey leads to one final story arc, a series of dream matches, or something entirely unpredictable, the legendary figure who once helped revolutionize junior heavyweight wrestling has reminded everyone why he remains one of the most beloved and respected figures in the history of the sport. His comeback is a reminder that legends never truly fade. They return when the world needs them most, and Jushin Thunder Liger has returned in thunderous fashion, proving once again that his spirit, influence, and passion are as powerful as ever.